Hey everyone, welcome back to the best U.S. Mint News channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is July 31st, 2024, and we got some breaking news I gotta share with you. It's about the circulating coin and the bullion sales over the United States Mint. It's quite incredible. You won't believe your eyes. Now, before all that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs, and we're always live and never edited. Now, over here to moneymetals.com. Gold's up $7.85 to $24.28.90. Silver up 13 pennies to $28.70. Platinum up $8.40 to $9.79.60. And palladium up $21.50 to $9.48.80. You're looking at in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $7.59. You're going to get out of there with a total of $36.29 each for a quantity of 1 through 39, and they will buy them back for $30.22 each. Now over here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint, and I've highlighted these, and when I do highlight these, I got to tell you, we get, well, I guess a clearer picture of what's going on. Now, we were at about 5,000, so the Mint added 9,500 American Gold Eagles. That's the 1 ounce version. And they've added 2,000 of the quarter ounce. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. And we didn't have any sales for the half ounce nor the 10th ounce. So they've added that. But look at this. This is really interesting. And it seems that the Mint has put a cap on the American Silver Eagle sales. Not sure why. That does keep the premiums up, though, doesn't it? So we're at 1.7 million for July. We're at 1.7 million for June. And for the sake of argument, I mean, 48,000, yeah, that's give or take. And it's a very small percentage. It might as well be 1.7. And then we got 1.7, well, April, not so much, 2.5 million there. But 1.7 million for March and April, or February, March, my bad. So why doesn't the Mint for the rest of the year already fill in these numbers if they know they're already going to put 1.7 million? And we have a total of just about 16 million American Silver Eagles for the year so far. Now, over here to the circulating coin production. This is really interesting. It says cumulative figures are updated monthly. However, these new numbers were just dropped yesterday on July 30th. So does this mean that these numbers are from June? And if so, that's spectacular. However, that means that July numbers will be added sometime in the next week, right? So that's really quite something, and we have to keep our eye on these numbers in the next few days, in addition to, well, what we've been doing here. This is incredible. So we were at 29 million nickels from Denver. Now we're at 32.88, and like I said, I do highlight these numbers here at the bottom. And that's the total from each Mint, Denver and Philadelphia. So it looks like for June or July, we're not sure which, but we're still at 1.4, 1,000 millions on those pennies, all right? But look at this, 69.6 million Jefferson nickels, 230 million of those dimes, and 912 million for the quarters. And I got to show you what's going on with the quarters. I think the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarter is in short supply this year. However, like I said, we're not sure what's going on with the United States Mint's reporting, because generally they are updated monthly, generally in the first week of the new month. But like I said, these were added yesterday on July 30th. So let's go here. We're going to compare and contrast numbers. All right. This is coinnews.net, and this is from June 14. Title of this article by Mike Unser is called U.S. Mint produces 396 million coins for circulation in May, releases Patsy Mink quarter mintages. All right, here we go. All right. That's May. That's circulating coin production. Let's keep going. Keep it on. Mintages and stop. Nope. U.S. Mint circulating coin production of May. So we had no Jefferson nickels from Denver, but we did add 5.2 for Philadelphia, right? We added no Roosevelt dimes in Denver, all right? But we did add 79 million quarters and 3.2 million half dollars. None from Philadelphia, though. And almost identical numbers for the quarters from Philadelphia. 17 million added from Philadelphia for the Roosevelt dime. So let's keep on keeping on. Now, here we go. This is really where the money's made, literally and figuratively. Year to date, 2024 circulating coin production by denomination. So like I said earlier, we were at 29.76 million, and Philadelphia stands at 36.72 million for a total of 66.48 million. Yeah, 66.48 million. It didn't really creep up too much, right? So we obviously know we're not going to be talking about the penny, because the penny, like I said, if I highlighted it and it doesn't drop off, that means no new numbers were added. So let's go to the dime. So the dime was at 123 million from Denver and a 92.5 million from Philadelphia, giving us a grand total of 215.5 million for the year. Well, let's go here. Oh, look at that, the 10 cents. So we've added 15 million. All right, so look at that. We're at 92.5 and 138. And which one was it that added? 138, folks. So the Denver Mint added a grip load, almost said something different, of the Denver dime. Isn't that something? But still, fairly low mintages. Now let's talk about that quarter. We were at 776 million quarters, and we are at 912 now. So that's a pretty big difference here. Let's go here to 176 million. All right, so you're probably wondering what that number is here. Now we're going to be looking at the difference between 912, okay, and yeah, look at that, 751 plus, okay, plus right here at the bottom of the total production, 15.4 million quarters have not been officially assigned and designed by the U.S. Mint. This represents a small portion of the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarters. Walker quarters entered circulation on June 3rd, and on June 17th, the U.S. Mint began selling rolls and bags to the public and collectors. Now, what's up with that? Well, if you take this number here, 1.76 million, and you divide that by 2, not that I'm saying this is going to happen, but that's 88 million quarters for Dr. Mary Edwards Walker. Now, does that bring us into super low mintages? Not necessarily, because here we are at America the Beautiful quarter mintages for, I guess, look, this is some of the lowest quarter mintages in probably the modern coin era since the civil rights era, right? This is a big deal. So we're at 2010, as you can see, the Hot Springs from Arkansas, 35 and 34, all right? But that's not the lowest. We have to go to 2012, and there's 3 issuances from 2012 that beg our attention. And here we go. This is El Yunque, that's the anvil out of Puerto Rico, 25.8 and 25 million from Denver. That's really low, folks, but it gets lower. How low can you go? Well, we're at 22 each for Chaco culture out of New Mexico, and then Acadia in Maine, 21.6. That's super duper low. And like I said, I think that should get our attention. Now, we're, like I said, 88 million for these quarters, and that's, well, 4 times what we're seeing for the America the Beautiful quarters. And that is a testimony to what the Mint can produce in any given day. In fact, let me show you something here on the Google machine. I asked the Google machine here, how many coins does the U.S. Mint in Denver make each day? And there's a little bit of disparity here, difference. Search Labs AI overview. It says here, as of June 2024, the Denver Mint produces about 40 million coins each day. Well, we know that's a bunch of malarkey, right? Because, well, we're not even at those numbers, right, for Denver and Philadelphia. So that's a head scratcher. So if you go down a little bit further, it says here, the Denver Mint was established in 1863 as an assay office to test bullion quality, but it wasn't able to produce coins until 1895 due to hostility from Native American tribes. Today, the Mint produces circulating coins, commemorative coin dies, and uncirculated coins. It also houses the country's second largest gold bullion depository. I don't know why I read that. Here we go. According to the mints, it's one of 2 facilities responsible for making circulating coins in the United States, making it a huge part of the nation's coin flow. According to Tom Fessing with the Denver Mint, the facility produces roughly 4.5 million coins every 24 hours. So I don't know where AI got this one, because it's almost a tenth of what we're looking at there. So, folks, we are in some new ground as far as the, yes, indeed, the 5 cents from Philadelphia and Denver. They're almost the same there. And, you know, what impact is that going to make on eBay sales for the Denver rolls of the Jefferson nickels? That's going to be interesting. And what impact possibly is, is the low mintage for the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarter going to have at 88 million each? I mean, it could be, 100 million here and 76 million here in Philadelphia. We don't know the exact numbers, but I put it right in half, right? So we could have an idea. And obviously, if we do have 88 million from Denver and 88 million from Philadelphia, it would make the lowest minted American women quarter to date. That's right. And that would be something. And I don't know what effect that would have on prices, but it definitely begs our attention, just like the 2012, those 3 issuances from 2012 with America the Beautiful quarters. I'm telling you, that's one to watch out for. Now let's go to those plus ones. I've yammered for way too long. All right, here we go. This is Proverb 16, number 11. A scale and just balances are the Lord's. His deeds are like weights in a pouch. Now, I think what that means, just as each item is weighed on a balanced scale, offsets a different combination of weights depending on its mass, so the Lord deals with everyone individually depending on their deeds. Yeah, did you do a good deed? Did you do a bad deed? Yeah, and those are weighed against us each day and for us, right? So works both ways. Now let's go here to 395.99.9. This is Journey Faithfully, and this is really cool. I think it came out in like 83, And it's a really cool song. It's Journey. What do you want? I've seen them in concert like 3 times. Great band. Once with Steve Perry, and the other with the fill-in guy who's just as good as Steve Perry. Really dig that guy. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're seeing, hey, sub the channel. It's free. Also, maybe you want to become a member and help support this channel. That way we have, well, no problem getting these videos out every single day. Look at this, 1.6 thousand videos. What am I doing over here? I'm having a good time with you. That's what I'm doing. Stacker out.